Hi guys, how are you today? I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. For those of you who are new, my name is Eva. And for those of you who are coming back, as always, thank you so much for coming back. Welcome to another MLM shit show. Today we're back for another top MLM fails. And today we are mostly going to cover a MLM bro, a multi-level marketing coach that I've spoken about before. He's one of the biggest, most well-known multi-level marketing coaches actually in the whole world, I'm pretty sure. And he is very problematic in my own opinion, but like which other coach is not? So I found a few interesting conferences where he spoke. It's just a shit show. There's a reason why I always say shit show in the beginning of my videos. If you've been watching me for a while, you know that I have to pre-record some videos because I'm going away for a few weeks. I'm actually recording this in March and I have just hit 1,000 subs last night. Thank you so much for sticking around. Thank you so much for your support. If you're not subscribed, you know, take a look at the graph and please join our little community. And yeah, I'm just so happy. I was so excited yesterday. I couldn't believe it's already happening. And I have a lot to thank to Erin and Julie. Actually, I'm gonna link their channels down below because they were the ones who gave me multiple shout outs as well. Erin was the first one to share my channel when I was going through the drama with Zaya, and I'm so thankful to the two of them. Julie has been shouting me out on her Instagram and everywhere. She's just so sweet. I'm super grateful to them, to their community that came over to my channel, and of course to all of you guys who have been watching me since back when I had like 100 subs or something. The point is, I really appreciate all of you and I'm super happy. I'm super grateful. Thank you so much. But yeah, I'm not gonna rant for too long. I am on my lunch break and some of these videos are a bit longer. So let's just put a little disclaimer in here and let's get into the video. Alrighty, so the first video is called "Is MLM Illegal?" So we already know this one's gonna be a good one.
Talk to you about what I think is a very common misconception that we deal with inside this profession. If you're taking a look at this and you're not involved in this profession, it's something that you might think. A lot of people think, isn't network marketing, isn't that illegal? Isn't MLM illegal? And I think, I don't know where it originally came from, but I'll tell you, with all the Bernie Madoffs and the people who are doing all these shady dealings on Wall Street and in different professions around the world, different industries around the world, people sometimes get the perception that because we are building an organization that it is somehow illegal. Now there's a difference between network marketing, direct selling, multi-level marketing, and a pyramid scheme. A pyramid scheme is basically you're just bringing other people in. There's no, the product doesn't really matter. The person at the top makes all the money. Everybody else is just, it's just what you hear, this Ponzi scheme, you hear people talk about. That's what you're talking about. It's a person named Ponzi that created this program that so long as other people were coming in, everybody at the higher levels were making money. But when they stopped coming in, everybody stopped making money. So in direct selling or in network marketing or multi-level marketing, we get paid for moving products and services to consumers. Sometimes those consumers are outside of our business. Sometimes they're like preferred customers. Sometimes they are distributors themselves, using the products themselves. But one of the best ways, if you want to get some homework on this and really educate yourself on this profession, we have a governing body called the Direct Selling Association that all the reputable companies are members of. We have a very strict ethics policies, and we have very specific guidelines that everybody that's a part of that Direct Selling Association adheres to. It's a really good test. If you want to see if a company that you're taking a look at is reputable, see if they're a member of the Direct Selling Association. The reputable companies are. So what I would ask you to do, go to dsa.org. dsa.org, and you can find out, get a list of all the direct selling companies, what are the ethics and what are the policies and procedures that everybody agrees to. You could also see what are the sales, how many people are involved in selling in the United States or in Germany or in Japan or different countries around the world. You could see all that information. It's very interesting, and you could become more educated about what it is that we do and how we do it. So I will tell you this, as a profession, we've got to do a better job, like I've been saying over and over and over, of telling people about what we do, how we do it, why it works, why it's a better way than the traditional paths that everybody else is dealing with today. We have to do a better job. We're not doing as good a job as we can of marketing what it is that we have as far as a profession, not just a scheme, not just a get-rich-quick deal, but a way to be able to really create a lifestyle that, in my opinion, is second to none. So here's what my wish is for all of you, that you decide to become a network marketing professional, that you decide to go pro. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a better way. We've just got to do a better job of telling the world. Everybody have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
And of course, there was a lot of keywords there. Get educated. We are not the same as pyramid schemes. We have products. Get better. You know, what? Like, I just love when they start trying to tell the difference between an MLM and a pyramid scheme, because everything that they are describing is literally a pyramid scheme. It's like, yeah, you can say MLMs have products and not everything is focused on recruitment. It's products, right? But then if you take a look at any income disclosure statement from any other MLM out there, they are all going to show that people are earning zero to barely a few $100s per year in this business. So how is this? You have the solution, you have whatever, the way to get rich. It's not a get rich quick scheme, no. And from all of the trainings, all of the stuff that we've seen, onboarding, recruitment, every single representative on these calls is going to say just how important it is to grow your team, which is literally recruitment, which is literally the same what pyramid schemes are doing. So I'm not gonna say a lot more about that because I am running out of time already, but let's just move on. So this video is called I'm Here to Change the World. Are you with me? Network marketing professionals. Oh, this is actually his wife or a daughter. Wife? Yeah, I think this is his wife, so great. It's a family business.
You know that I created this event because I wanted to create a safe place for women to come together. Women where we can inspire each other, when we can share our knowledge, where we can share our strategies, our ideas, our best practices, and everything that we learned up till this point. And it's so fun to see all of this coming to the reality, because it doesn't matter where you are in life at this moment, because, you know, if you're just getting started, or if you're already a seasoned pro and you're already crushing on a big scale, I think that there is another step for all of us. For those of you, I know that for some of you, it was a challenge to get here. I know you had to move, you know, some mountains, and you have to solve some problems and go through some challenges. And I applaud you for investing in yourself, for being here, for taking the time to take your skills to the next level and help and take all that knowledge and bring it back to your team and help them to see a better picture, to help them to become independent and powerful. Because I've been where you've been. You know, I had my highs and I had my lows, and I found the way back up. I'm never gonna go down, and I wanna inspire and help as many people, and especially women, as many as I can, to get to the level where you are so powerful, where you're so confident, where you're so successful, that you are not apologetic, not ignorant, but loving and caring, but not apologetic to anybody for who you are. We women, we are very strong, but sometimes it's so easy, you know, to make even a strong woman cry. It's not that hard. That's why I think that when we all together, when we all supporting each other, when we all ready to help our friend in a different companies and at different levels of success, when we willing to share our wisdom, when we willing to raise that next generation of successful and independent women, we're gonna actually change the world. And I truly believe that all together, we can do that.
So this one was called The Powerful Women in Network Marketing. And it's just so sad. Like I said, I think this is probably the wife of this dude that we first watched. It's just so sad when a woman is just using other women for her own benefits, which is, in my opinion, what they all do in the network marketing. This is like a very, inspiring speech about women empowerment. This business is made to empower women, la la la. But how are you empowering women when most of them, 99% actually of them, across all multi-level marketing companies are earning $0 to barely $300 or $400 per year? A lot of them go into debt. A lot of them are losing money, keep investing money into these businesses or whatever, and they never get any money back. And whatever they do get back doesn't cover the amount that they've actually spent in this business. So like, it's just, they talk a lot of bullshit, but there is literally proof out there, and this proof is accessible to anyone. All of the income well, not all of the companies have income disclosure statements up, but most of them do, where you can clearly see there's something wrong with this business model. It just doesn't work for most of the people. So it's just so sad. And then they showed the audience a little bit, and there were so many women who were like obviously so touched with her speech, and it's just so sad. I don't even know what to say. Let's just move on. This one is called Network Marketing is a Lame Job. So let's take a listen.
There is a catch to network marketing. You want to know what the catch is? Uneducated people will think less of you. The catch to network marketing is you must endure the loss of social esteem from ignorant people. That's the truth. People are just uneducated as to what this is. But I do have to tell you this. If you can accept the fact that most people not most, but a lot of people will judge you. You're involved in network marketing? Ooh, it's that bad? Some people think network marketing is like the last grasp to success before you just file bankruptcy and fall into the ocean. You know what I mean? They totally judge it. They're like, oh, network marketing. Oh, that's a scam. Oh, that's a this. Oh, it's a that, right? Anybody ever heard that? What I learned to do early on was embrace it. Yep, I'm involved in network marketing. Yep, not everybody's going to see it. Yep, not everybody's going to understand it. Yep, I have the vision to see something before somebody else. It's obvious to somebody else that they're going to see it. Yep. This isn't for everybody. And if you're worried about being judged, this ain't for you. But if you can get past the opinions of other people controlling your entire life, this could be a lifeline that you're looking for to create something spectacular and amazing. I got a posture about it. I got an attitude about it. And if you could turn around defending, let me educate you. And just turn it around and say, yep. Is this network marketing? Of course. I'm an intelligent person. Get bold, shoulders back, chest out, chin up. Get strong.
So there we go, guys. Once again, we are all just uneducated. We don't know what we're talking about. We are also ignorant, apparently, for judging network marketing business. I love how he did say most of the people are gonna judge you if you join a network marketing company, and then he corrected himself. Is like, well, not most, but a lot. But I think at this point most of the people would judge you. A lot of them would try to help you. A lot of them would try to tell you that, hey, this might not be a good idea, because they care for you and they know you're probably going to end up losing money with this business. They're just trying to help you. But here we go again, they're just teaching people, kind of like brainwashing in my opinion, to have that mentality. If someone is not agreeing with you, if someone is not supporting you in this, they are just uneducated, they're small-minded, they're ignorant. Just ignore them and be proud. What else can I say to this at this point? Like, we see this so often, and I kept being distracted by the girl in the back. Obviously you can't see it because I'm gonna blur it, but she was on her phone the whole time that he was doing the speech, and she was just taking a selfie. She was probably posting it to her Instagram page and any other page that she uses on social media, to be like, wow, this is such an amazing conference, this is la la la, so inspiring, whatever. We know the gist, we know how that goes. It's just so sad, and I don't even know what to say. I'm kind of running out of time, so I'm sorry if this is a little bit rushed, but let's move on to the next one. The next one is called The Hard Truth About Getting Started.
Simple getting started checklist. This is the third pillar that will help a person have the best possible chance for success. That's what we want to give them. If we care about them, we want to give them the best possible chance for success. Now, how many of you have different ways that you could join your company? Different ways, different price points. Most of you? Some of you don't, some of you do. If there is multiple price points, what's the most effective price point for your new person? If you care about them, what's the absolute best price point for them to join? The highest. Not for your own gain. It has nothing to do with you. Number one, here's why. When I tell a person, they're trying to decide, there's 3 packages, and they're trying to decide. If you show somebody 3 numbers, what do they typically go to? The middle. So I'm going to say, look, you got different choices, but in my opinion, there's only one. And here's why. People are going to do what you do for the rest of your life. Your example and your story is going to be worth a lot. You only get started once. You're going to help people get started thousands of times. You only get started once. You get to tell that story 1,000 times. Which story is going to serve you best? Which story is going to help you achieve your goals and help them achieve their goals most effectively? That's number one. People lead by example. Your story is powerful, number 2. And number 3, the company came up with that package for a reason. They came up with that so people who are wishing to have success would have an opportunity to step into the highest possible level of success. So letting somebody come in lower, that means they sold you. Because if they're going to come in anyway, there's never a big difference. We're talking about a few $100s for something that would make you hundreds of thousands over the course of your career. It's not worth it. Not worth coming in at the bottom. There's times in my career where I would not sponsor somebody who came in at the less than the highest package, just because I knew that they weren't going to be worth much. And it wasn't worth my time.
This is so insane. So this was basically just 2.5 minutes of him telling people that you have to buy the most expensive starter kit. Otherwise, you're not worth it. You're not gonna succeed, I guess. And if someone else wants to buy cheapest kit, that they're kind of not worth your time because they're not gonna be worth much. And again, just the fact that he said in the very first video, he said, this is not about recruitment. This is about the product. And now he's saying you only start once, but you're gonna get to tell your story to thousands of people, which means you're going to recruit thousands of people over time and tell them the how I started story, and make sure that you tell them that you bought the most expensive starter kit because the more money they spent, the more commission you get, right? So it's just insane. It's just so contradictory. And yeah, this wasn't in the same video, but like if you scroll through a bit of their YouTube channel, there is so many things that they say on these conferences, but that are completely contradictory to something that they said on a different conference. Let's take a look at the last one now. The last one says, talk about it on your Instagram story. And we've seen this a lot of different times, but this one really really pissed me off, and you're gonna see why.
So what don't I like? Well, where do we begin?
Where do we begin?
Chicks posting photos, and I'm all about hot bodies, okay? But like literally how you're putting yourself out there. You say you want to build a 6 or 7 figure business, you want to be a leader, and then I go to your Instagram and I'm like, what are you selling? You know, it's just trashy. I'm just going to be completely honest. So yeah, like let's class it up. If you want to lead people, act as a professional, you know, and I'm all about working out and all that stuff, of course, like have hot photos, but there's a way to do it in a nice way. And I just get so many messages every day from young women, and I'm just like, again, what are you selling? So I would say that's like my biggest pet peeve is class it up. If you want to go pro, if you want to be a professional, you know, if you're showcasing that you're going to the club every night or doing some of this kind of stuff, like you're only going to attract more people like that. So step it up. That's what I did when I was 23, and I started to attract high vibrating professionals into the organization. So go pro. That's what I'd say. What was the other thing? What can people do better?
That's it.
Be authentic. Be authentic. I love how Jesse was talking about sometimes you're not wearing makeup. Sometimes, you know, there's days where it's like I'm pounding three-way calls. I'm on the phone all day. I'm wearing sweatpants, no makeup, backwards hat. Like show the realness of this business. And then there's some days we're on stage and we look amazing and we're wearing awesome clothes, right? Show the realness. Talk about it. If you get off a phone call that strikes your heart and you're like, wow, that was incredible. I can help this person. Talk about it on your Instagram story. You know, talk about the struggles. If you're sitting, you know, at the parking lot and someone no-showed you, talk about it. Like just be real all the time. Be real all the time. Don't try to be somebody you're not, because after a while it's going to feel really gross, and you're going to attract the right people that are meant to be with you.
And how much of it is to actually turning into productivity?
Tons.
Okay, good.
So people that have products, services, it's a way that you can like get it in there without being super spammy.
Like?
With your lifestyle. I work out, I take a shake, you know, I take my stuff and then I just go on to the next thing, and they see that consistency. It's like, oh man, she freaking does this every day. Or, you know, you can add value, which you should all add value, whatever it is, baking, leadership stuff, whatever, to your audience, and they expect you to be there. Like someone said, because I'm obsessed living in California and the sunsets, and every night it's like, thank you God, I'm doing the sunset, and everyone's like, I'm waiting for the sunset. That inspires me because I eventually want to get out of the Midwest. Like someone literally DM'd me and said that. I said, well, what's your plan to do that? I don't know. Well, there you go, right? So you turn it into business. Or if we're having a campaign, like a challenge or something, I'll post the campaign, I'll post testimonies on there, which if I was doing this on Facebook all day, it would be so spammy. Yeah. But the people, they sit and watch and they watch and they watch, and eventually they message, and then you turn it into a conversation, which turns into getting on the phone.
So you couldn't really do the same content on Facebook. Facebook needs to be a little bit more subtle.
Facebook is like the cat. Instagram stories is like the dog.
Okay, so the first thing that annoyed me the most there is that she literally called girls who post like fitness pictures trashy. And now listen, I am not the type of a person who would post pictures in like underwear, but I do post pictures of myself, of my body. I do have an Instagram fitness page which is dedicated to me leading a healthy lifestyle. It's also dedicated to anti-MLM content. It's kind of a mixture of everything. I do post a lot of photos in sports bras and stuff like that because that's just how I live most of the days. That's what I wear. That doesn't mean that I'm not classy. I mean, I'm not classy, definitely I'm not, but am I trashy for posting stuff like that? Is someone who posts pictures in their underwear trashy? No, like you do whatever you want. And being this judgmental and going so far to call other women who post pictures like that trashy while she's pretending that she is empowering and supporting women and wants to help them with this business, but at the same time is calling them trashy for the types of photos that they post on their Instagram. Are you serious? There's a lot of girls out there who have successful OnlyFans account, and these people are earning a lot more money than the average network marketer. So you say whatever you want about that. It's not for everyone. If it's not for you, keep your fucking trashy comments for yourself. She could have just said, listen, it's not for me. I don't think that's the best way to advertise this business. But no, she had to go all the way there to be super judgmental and to be like, well, you're trashy. What are you selling? It's like, what the fuck do you care? Anyways, again, I always say this is not really about women empowerment. It's not surprising that she's saying this. And then at the end, again, she said, be authentic, share about yourself, be open. And yeah, don't spam with posts on Facebook or Instagram. Just post, spam on stories, have a million stories. Share everything in your life so that you can connect with people, and that connection leads to business, which again, it is not a genuine connection if you're only creating it in order to sell or recruit those people. So I'm really pissed. Like, this part is really pissing me off because I do really dislike when a woman is pretending like she's all about the women empowerment and whatever. We're the ones trashing other women in anti-MLM community, when you literally go on a stage to call someone who posts a type of photos that you dislike on Instagram trashy. How classy, man. A classy woman doesn't call other women trashy. So you're not classy anyway. But I have to wrap that up here. My lunch break is almost over. So thank you so much for watching. As always, if you enjoyed it, please click that like and subscribe button. And if you're not coming from my social media, but if you want to check out my trashy fitness page, I'm gonna link it down below in the description box. Thank you to all of you nice people supporting me. Again, thank you so much for bringing me to 1K. I really, really appreciate it. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.